All right. 1, 2, 3.
Best of the week, sorry.
Yeah, you can tell it's summer because it's f***ing hot as shit in my basement right now.
Yeah, it's warm.
How you doing, everybody?
Hello.
Welcome to Best of the Week. The date is July 2nd.
Where did June go?
So, what's been going on for the time that we haven't been doing the show?
We haven't been doing this show because we've been taking some serious steps and planning a whole nother show.
We have an actual trade show coming up. We were unthrilled with the way that they go currently, so we decided to not complain about it and do our own.
Yep.
So, September 24th from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. at the White Room in Worcester, 138 Green Street, in beautiful downtown Worcester in the Canal District, next to the Sox, Wormtown, Birch Tree, the best restaurants, you name it.
Yeah, whole bunch of cool restaurants, whole bunch of cool places to go grab a drink, get a coffee down there. There's a ton going on right in that area. Really new that we're going to be at, and it's going to be cool. We're going to have we got already some really cool electric guitar makers.
We sure do.
We got some cool acoustic guitar makers. We've got retail stores. We're going to be there with all of our stuff for sale, so it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, we've got about 10 vendors. There's room for about 28, 29, 10 booked already.
Yep.
Admissions are $10. We're gonna set all that shit up, and it's a real deal.
The real deal. We hope to see you there, and every chance we get, we'll keep reminding you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll see what happens. Let's get on with the show then. Best of the week.
For $150 out of Florence, Massachusetts, we've got a Barber Electronics small fry burn unit. I've mentioned before, Barber Electronics. If you don't know Barber and their overdrive game, it is strong. So go check Barber out.
You've heard of the Tone Press. Everyone's heard of the Tone Press.
Yeah, the Tone Press compressor. I'm a big fan of that. I've got a number of Barber overdrives. The LTD is really the one that got me hooked on Barber, and everything I've tried of his since has been fantastic. This is one of his older pedals, no longer in production, but it's the large box, which I think is really cool. His enclosures are much smaller now, but cool. Boost overdrive can get into some distortion territory, and this particular pedal known for its clarity, so I think $150 for this. I mean, that's the price of things these days. So and you can't get one new, so I think it's a cool pedal and a good deal.
Out of Westport, Massachusetts, there is just a Korean Epiphone Sheridan 2, black with a case, $500. We've said it before. The Epiphone series of hollow bodies, the Riveras, the Sheridans, the Casinos, are hell of a value.
Yeah,
really are.
And $500 with a case, that's a good deal. And
come on.
They're fine guitars as they are, and put a few upgrades into them if you want, and you can have a really killer guitar.
Yes.
Next one for me, for $1,400 out of Northampton, Massachusetts, we've got a Fender 63 reissue Vibro Verb amp. These are super cool. These were made in the early 90s. I think this one was in 93. They had, for a very short period of time, they had this version of the Vibro Verb, Brown Aesthetics 2x10. Then they went over to a black panel one with a 15. This is the 2x10, but your classic Vibro Verb specs, 40 watts. The Vibro Verbs are cool. In my opinion, they're a little bit less of that scooped traditional Fender sound. They got a little bit more of a mid punch to them, which is cool. And $1,400, that's what these things are going for. So
out of beautiful Worcester, Massachusetts, There's a 1991 made in Japan reissue Strat going for $800 out of. You've seen him on Craigslist before, I'm sure. The guy has got a bunch of two totally reasonably priced budget guitars laying among his closet. Nice guy. I've talked to him a couple times. I don't know his name.
Speaking of Strats, last one for me, also out of Worcester, Massachusetts. We've got a big dog. We got for $4,000. Did I say already? I don't even know. For $4,000 out of Worcester, Massachusetts. Nice. 2018 Fender Custom Shop, the 63 Strat. So this one was spec'd out by Wilcut Guitars, famous guitar shop. Do a lot of, deal a lot of Fender Custom Shop guitars. But looking at this one, I mean, you got your 63 specs, Olympic white, aged look and finish. It's just a killer looking guitar, white guitar. That parchment mint guard with a rosewood board is hard to beat, and $4,000 for a custom shop. That is also the name of the game these days. So
yeah, that's it for the best of the weeks, right?
That's it for best of the weeks.
Yeah, that's all we got. No worst of the week.
Look at that.
Just in too good of a mood lately, I guess.
It's summertime.
Yeah, everyone's feeling good right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna ruin someone's day.
What is that you got over there?
Hey, this is a 1970s Penco EE. What? Yeah, it's like a 1970s 335. Again, but this was made in the Ibanez factory in the 70s. What's the name of that Japanese factory?
There were a couple of them. I forget that exact one, but yeah, made in the same factory as Ibanez in the 70s. It looks great.
Looks great. It sounds great. It currently plays great. I mean, it could probably use. We haven't done anything to it. Technically, you could probably use some new frets. That'd be nice. But someone played the shit out of it. Store review.
Store review. So, where'd you go?
I went to the Danvers Guitar Center in Danvers, Massachusetts.
Look at that.
And you know how we feel about Guitar Center, historically.
Yeah. And then how was the used selection?
Sounds like killer. It was killer. Yeah, that was the used selection was the best part of it by far.
Awesome.
Pedal corner.
Pedal corner. I have not been as excited for a new pedal in a very long time, but the new Tim V3 is out from Paul C Audio. So I've been a huge Timmy user for a long time. I think it's one of the greatest overdrives you're going to find. I haven't found a guitar and amp combination that you can't get a good sound with. The Tim is the bigger brother to the Timmy. So you can think of it as the Timmy overdrive section. But before that, you've got a boost, and it also has an effects loop built in. So when you turn that boost on, you can also put another pedal in that loop and have that other pedal come on when you hit that. The boost doesn't work independently. It works with the overdrive section. But it's just a killer overdrive. Timmy's haven't really been on the market from Paul Cochran in a while. He's got to deal with MXR, where MXR is making a version of them now. I think they're cool, and for the price, they're good, but I think the Paul Cochran ones are better. And just to see the Tim back out on the market and a pedal from him is fantastic to see. I believe right now you can only get these through Humbucker Music, which is where I got this one. But, I mean, I don't know what else to do to sing the praises of this pedal, the Timmy and the Tim. They're both fantastic, and if you can get your hands on one, I would absolutely recommend it. So. That's the show.
It's pretty good.
Just pretty good.
There's gonna be beer.
One way or another, there's gonna be a beer. Not a beer. There's going to be beer. That's stupid the way I said that. But.
Nah, everyone can have a beer. I mean, if you're over, the age of whatever. So, but there's a 2-beer limit. You can't play anything. You can buy anything you want, but after 2 beers, you're not allowed to play any instruments. But you can buy anything you want.
Hey,
It's a good rule, right?
it's a very good rule.
Good rule. Thank you very much, Craigslist.
All right, thank you.